All right. So last week, you guys finished up your battle with the Rats gang and rescued wounded Willem Feathers. The crust soldiers arrived, kind of cleaned up your butchery, gave you all some props for taking out a bunch of no good cutthroats and scoundrels and ne'er-do-wells.
Bunch of rats.
Just a criminal gang. There to murder Willem Feathers, or at least torture him, as he had sent you guys to track down his lost books, magic books. And you succeeded in killing his former apprentice.
Yep.
Although
we did not find any books.
You guys will argue that you didn't kill him. He killed him. He just ran into a monster.
We witnessed his death. We were innocent bystanders.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if the jury would buy it, but
Bjorn's writing the history books, so
we'll see. We'll see if he lives long enough to write them.
Right.
After the battle was over, wounded Willem paid you your 10,000 gold bounty for your murdering and skullduggery. While you guys were hanging out and taking a little short rest, Bjorn snuck upstairs, stole some research time. I think you got a spell or two more, and
yep. I think I rolled really poorly, like across the board. So
you were missing what you wanted, so I think it was Major's choice, and
yep,
you get what you get.
Yeah, I still got some good stuff. I think I got a mage armor and find familiar. I think. That's a good one.
Well, I'm sure we'll be traveling back this way again in the near future. That might get another shot at those rolls. Especially now that you're gonna have higher spells if you get this long rest.
Yeah.
Higher spells, you get level 3 slots now, don't you?
Yep. I get to make it all up.
Now I gotta.
Fireball.
That goddamn fireball is gonna be coming at me, isn't it?
Yep. Yeah, in all my years of playing D&D, I think I've only cast Fireball like once or twice in a one-shot. I've never had it on a main character.
Oh, well, I think
you're
probably missing out. Fireball! Yeah. I'm going to cast Fireball. Although if I remember right, like in these early stages, you'll have like 1 or 2 shots of Fireball, so it's kind of...
Yeah.
You gotta save your powder sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
It's so fun, dude. Bacall got that for his magical secrets. It was so fun.
Ooh, that's a good one.
All right, so as you guys left the wizard tower, you started heading back towards the inn. The DM decided to beat into your head the current inflation situation caused by supply chain difficulties in the county from all of the villagers and travelers and people that you met on the road or near it. When you reached the creek, Hickory Creek, you encountered the aftermath of a boar stampede, as a large number of giant boars had just come out of the foothills and wreaked havoc kind of on this part of the road and went charging down the road into the swamp. And as heroes do, you decided that the beast must be stopped before someone was hurt even worse than some of the seriously injured farmers. You guys followed the beast into the swamp, and after a short little trip, the boars came a running, and
Yep. And we made bacon.
you guys murdered all my boars, and I believe that is where we ended the night.
Yeah.
Looks like Gurgleberg's pretty fucked up.
He's pretty
Crust
injured.
Soldier unit got pretty effed up.
Yep.
Um,
Yeah, we almost lost that flank. We had to bring in reinforcements.
if I recall, the Gurgleberg chaotic run ahead of everyone attack was probably not the best strategy, but that's what happened.
I'd say it was pretty effective still. It worked.
I guess if you win,
Yeah.
that's all that matters.
I mean,
We
that's
all ran
military
forward and then we all
strategy.
ran back.
What was that, Ted?
We all ran forward and then we all ran back.
Yeah.
Yo, if I recall,
Yeah, we ran out and we were like, wait,
the
this bridge
strategy
is
was
a really
like,
good defensive
whoa,
point.
this ain't working well. Get back, get back.
It's exactly what a Murloc would do, man. Just charge into the battle. dude.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
All right, so there's your map, but we're out of battle, and
Yep.
you're. Oh, let's get the.
There's a lot of blood in the water.
Yeah,
It smells like
Ooh.
bacon around here.
there's a lot of dead boars around, and as the battle is ending, some travelers from up the road come walking up to. As this is a somewhat busy road, as I always harp about, and they kind of look at the spectacle of all these dead boars around you, and they all kind of start cheering a little bit, like, "Yay! We're saved!" The stampede of boars, as some people had been hiding from them, and some had just realizing what they're seeing here. And but the traffic they just kind of keep walking by. They take everybody does a little looky-looing, but one guy stops and kind of points at one of the boars and asks if he could, "Can I have that boar?"
Gurgleberg takes the front paw that he's been gnawing on and puts it behind his back.
Yep. Can we cut some choice pieces of meat to take back to the inn?
I mean, you could, I don't know, I'd probably just grab one of them, huh?
Yeah, I could
Drag
throw one
one
over
back,
my
yeah.
shoulder. Yeah. I don't know how big they actually are.
They're pretty big. You probably can't throw them over your shoulder. They're giant.
Probably
boars.
make a drag out of some branches and things. Gurgleberg would probably know how to do that, maybe. Make a survival roll or something.
Yeah.
Uh,
So I tried finding Tinzer's floating disc in the library.
That would have been
Couldn't find
perfect.
it. Yeah, but I couldn't find it.
all right, I'll allow a survival roll here for.
Can
Fun, huh?
Copan assist Gurglerberg to give him advantage by helping him try to put together the sleigh?
No, but you can roll a survival roll, and you guys together have to get more than 20. So you need 7 or more there, Copan. All right.
There we go.
You guys successfully build a little sled to drag this boar on. And Copan is probably insistent that he can. He wants to work on his. I don't know.
Yeah, it's sled training.
sled
sled
training.
Yeah, good for my quads.
We probably also cut the back straps out of the rest of them. They have back straps on those things?
I don't know. I don't know how much time we're gonna spend on butchering these boars.
It's
guys.
all right. We'll just say we took some of the good shit and we're gonna
Yeah,
take it
you
back to
guys
the
took a
inn.
whole.
We got a
You
feast.
took the best looking one that wasn't butchered, that wasn't stabbed in the worst places.
Yep. It was the one that Copan breathed fire onto, so it already smells a little roasty.
It's a little singed.
Burnt the hair off it, so we're gonna get a nice crispy skin.
Nice.
All right. So you guys gather yourself. Are we doing any kind of resting, or are we heading back home? It's everybody's tired, dirty. 2 fights in one day. What's this DM doing to us? It's late afternoon.
I feel like Gurgle could probably use a short rest. Maybe
Yeah, for sure.
But
How far from home are we?
I mean, you guys are still pretty. It's a decent. I'll say you're. And what are they? 10.
I think
I
we
mean, you still
probably
got
take a short rest.
like 4 or 5 miles. Yeah, you got about 4 miles left. Probably take a couple hours, maybe. Or yeah.
Let's take a little resty poo here. Is that all right for now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Short rest before we head out dragging the boar.
Roll that hit dice. Nice.
Plus, I'll do Song of Rest, so you guys get an additional 6 hit points each.
Very nice.
Like just 6 or a D6?
6. I just roll it for the group.
Nice. Oh, dope.
Yeah.
Sweet.
An extra 6?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Well, I have full health basically, but I can't
that
reach.
puts me at half. Great.
All right, so you guys kind of hang out a little bit and butcher and build your little sled and take a little break.
Yep.
Tend to your wounds a little bit. And your short rest ends after about an hour. It's now getting to be late afternoon. Almost early evening. Are we going to head on back towards the inn?
Yeah.
Hell
So
yeah.
head back, get cleaned up.
I'm starving.
Stinky.
You guys get back on the road and you're dirty and tired and starting to get towards sundown, and you travel along east on the Unicorn Trail as it winds towards the familiar Naked Halfling Inn, and you pass some travelers. It's again the bustling road. There's the now that you notice it, now you see it, the constant bitching about prices of things from travelers and villagers and farmers and whoever you. That's just kind of the chatter. And as it's getting to be early evening and towards as the sun's starting to set, you pass kind of the little village near across the road from the Naked Halfling Inn, which also contains the Lucre Adventurer Shop, if you would like to stop there now, or you could also stop there in the morning. It's not a requirement to stop now.
Probably wait till the morning, right?
Yeah, Alessandra wants some food, a glass of wine, and some dream weed. We've had quite the trip.
Yeah, I feel that.
You guys continue past the little village and arrive at the Naked Halfling Inn without any further encounters from this god awful DM. All right, let me get
Brutal.
you.
I think we probably go around back and let the kitchen know we had a fresh boar for him, huh?
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
All right, so you guys
Yeast.
start. Before we get to that, though. Whoa. Whoa. And we're back to the familiar haunt of the Naked Halfling Inn. Festival 1. I guess it's not Festival 1, it's just Festival.
Very nice.
Well, that's just to show that some of the festival grounds are starting to be built. Normally the stuff over on the right-hand side isn't. It's just open field. But we do have the music festival coming up, which might be some discussion of here soon.
Fun.
Hold on a second here. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. As you guys are dragging your boar up the road and starting to get near the inn, you see everybody's favorite group of teenage troublemakers come wandering up as they spot you guys dragging your boar. And they come walking up to you guys and they look and they say, "Ooh, where'd you get the boar?" And they all kind of just surround you like teenage troublemakers do and just start looking at all your dirt and wounds and weapons and your boar and Gurgleberg, just because he's a Gurgleberg.
Kopan would tell him that we killed a pack of them in the swamp. It's no big deal.
And they're
Now
like,
we brought home a feast for the whole inn.
"Ooh," and they kind of like they laud you guys and start saying, they're like, one of them will say, Terrence Littleton says, "I killed a giant boar once."
That's cute.
I bet.
Ellison is gonna openly scoff and be like, "Yeah, I bet you did."
Terrence like, "I did. Don't you believe me?"
And then you woke up.
I'll point at him and laugh like a bully support team.
Kids, man. Nice.
The apparent leader, Rickles Roberts, kind of looks at you guys slyly and says, "We got some more information if you want to hear it. We heard some more rumors. We heard some more rumors
Rickles Pickles.
We heard some more rumors about those that caravan that's heading this way. Perhaps you heroes would like to hear it."
Spill it, Pickles.
Yeah.
He says, "How about you help us out? You give us a little bit of dreamweed, and I'll tell you this rumor."
What about some hog nuts instead?
He's like, come on, don't be squares. Don't hold out on us. Help us out.
I ain't got no dream weed,
I'd
kid.
say, yeah, I'm not packing at the moment, so.
The Greenweed twins kind of like scoff and they're like, ah! Holy shit. Gilroy's cut us off. We gotta find somewhere else.
Oh man.
I always picture the Weasley twins for some reason with those guys.
same.
You know what?
Yeah. Because they're redheaded twins.
Yeah.
Poor O-Dog. That's what you get when you quit playing O-Dog. We turn your twins into... your offspring are troublesome teenagers.
He's not here to defend himself.
Actually, he would probably approve. He'd probably like that storyline.
Yeah, I think you would.
He did.
All right, spill the pickles, Rickles. Let's hear
He's
it.
like, yeah, you guys never help us out. I don't know why I tell you. He kind of looks at him. He's like, eh. He says, all right, here's the rumors we heard about that caravan coming. Well, earlier we told you we heard they were beasts, but now we heard what kind of beasts we heard they are. And he looks around. He says, I hear they're giant raccoons.
Oh shit.
Giant raccoons with giant claws, and they're probably gonna try and rip our throats out. Well, I'll
Jordan
tell
gets
you what,
flashbacks to a past
Rickles
life.
Roberts ain't gonna allow that to happen. And the gang kind of like posture and try to look tough, like, nah, we'll fuck them raccoons up.
Oh, Rickles.
Yeah. So be careful. I've heard stories about those wolves or raccoons or Maine.
Well, at that point, they're like, all right, well, you guys ain't got any weed for us, so we're gonna go look for trouble elsewhere. Remember who gives you all the great rumors and information, and why don't you try and find us some weed one of these days, heroes.
Yeah, that was some really great information there, kiddo.
Yeah.
Bring me something I don't know next time, and I won't kick your ass. How about that?
All right, hold on. Let's get rid of these teenagers. All right, so you guys drag your boar back around to the kitchen and drop it off, and the cooks and everyone's like, it's quite the, it's a giant boar. It's not something you see all that often. I mean, you see boars, but giant boars, you got to go deep into the foothills, and this is a particularly juicy one as you dragged back the pick of the stampede. So they drag it in, start dressing it, working on it, doing what kitchens do. And you guys head out into the common area of the inn, I suppose.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right. Well, I don't have any NPCs to throw on the board, but we'll say that it's
pretend.
bustling. It's packed. It's just the county continues to just get busier and busier, and Pakal is playing a set, playing some of his hits, Arrow of the River, such and such. You being this being your house, Copan, you're able to get a table for them. There's always kind of a reserved employee table that can be had at any moment. We'll say that table right there, yeah, can usually be taken as the employee table. And you
Yeah, you
guys
gotta
sit
break in
down
through a
and
window.
get some food and enjoy the music and tunes, and it's nice to be relaxed and not have to be trudging through the swamps and fighting gang members outside Wizard Towers at the moment. Are we partying? Do we want to do party rolls? Or you guys want to do a long rest? I don't have any NPCs really to talk to you at this point. Perhaps they'll be around in the morning.
I want to drink. I want to smoke.
Nice.
Do you got Dreamweed?
No, we don't. But I mean, if it's a full in, I'm gonna start walking around and trying to bum some.
We'll say you find a dude in the corner who you can smell him smoking some, and he'll sell you 3 hits for 25 gold pieces, which is pretty steep, but you know what you gotta do, man. Sometimes when you're buying weed in the bar, you just gotta pay for it.
Pretty girls at the bar don't have to pay full price, man. Alessandra's gonna try and flirt with them and get that price down.
All right, roll your persuasion check.
Can we get more than 3?
He's only got it. All right, he's got 1. He might be able. You might be able to convince him to sell 4. All right, with the 19, you're able to convince him to sell 4 for 25 gold pieces.
All right, I'll take it.
All right, so he gives you some not the greatest looking dream weed. It's probably been bricked and kind of smells soapy. It's got a bunch of seeds in it and stems, but
Oh man,
you get what you get. It looks like it'll get you high. No, it's fine. It's normal dream weed, but hands it to you, and so you guys got a market 0 on your 25 gold pieces.
Alessandra's spraying for this.
And there you go. You got yourself 4 hits of Dreamweed. Congratulations. Congratulations, you successfully brought Dreamweed.
very nice.
I mean, technically it's not illegal in the county, so it's not really like...
Yeah.
You didn't really break
Like, we should be able to get
laws.
better shit, but...
We gotta find a grower. We gotta...
I mean, Gilroy
Quality-
grows, but he's
quality
not
hookup.
like a... He doesn't grow to, like, distribute. He just grows to get high in his...
Personal stash.
And his...
Yeah. I mean, I get it.
redheaded
I've done that in real
twin
life,
sons try to smoke too much of it.
Alright.
So
Alessandra's also going to try and remember what everyone drinks and bring back drinks for everyone, too.
are we doing party rolls? Is everyone drinking beers and drinking booze
Yeah,
and partying?
but Bjorn will drink.
I'm right. I don't know if people are or not, but I'm bringing drinks back to the table. That's for sure.
Yeah.
All right, so
Alright.
Elisenda goes and gets some drinks from the bar and brings them back, and if whoever's drinking, let's make some rolls here. Where's Gurgleberg? Gurgleberg, are you just hanging out front?
Yeah, he's just chilling. Gotta break in through a window.
What happened here? Did the door get closed?
I don't
or
even know we were
something?
on the. I don't even know we were on the map.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Well,
in the
yeah, I
Halfling
always
Inn.
like to get this map out because it's a good one. It's fun.
Yeah.
Gurgleberg!
There he is. Hey, buddy, you're just in time. Elisenda just brought drinks.
All right, so let's start with Bjorn. Are you drinking?
Yeah.
All right, you need
Drink
to
a whole
roll
beer.
a. Oh shit! What was my party rolls? It's a con.
Probably a con save, maybe.
And what's
And a
Con
wisdom.
check.
Yeah, it's a wisdom. It's a wisdom and a con check. Or no, it was
Oh, I did
save. Yeah, it's save.
Alright. I did a wisdom save, or a con save, and then a wisdom check. Right? Or are they both saved? I guess it doesn't matter. It's the same. But
I think they're both saves.
All right. Well, I succeeded on my con, failed on my wisdom.
And you only have to get. What did I say it was? I'm trying to think of what it was. Where did I write the mechanic? Whatever. I'll just make it up.
I think
So
wisdom was to like
yeah.
know how to pace yourself, and then
Yeah.
con was like how you deal with it.
Con would be if you you just needed to pass one of them, was the way it was said.
Perfect.
And I think it was a 12 is what it was supposed to be. So
yeah.
Copan, are you gonna imbibe?
Partying with us?
Sure. I can't turn down a drink from a beautiful lady. Come on.
Yeah, Copan's used to boozing.
20 and a 12.
All right, looks like everybody holds their liquor fine and enjoys their well-earned drinks and meal after a day of multiple battles.
Did Gurgler go? Gurgler not partaking?
No. No.
Wow.
I don't know what Gurgleberg's doing.
He's pretty
Gurgleberg,
injured, so
you're not
Partying with us?
boozing?
No.
Nope.
staying sober.
Nope.
Goldberg
respect
like
it.
his wits about him.
Yep. Fuck it.
Yep. He had a
Elson,
little bit
take
of
your extras.
a thimble-sized spirit for his digestion with a meal, but that's it. He will smoke some dreamweed though.
Yeah,
All right, so
smoke
you
some
guys
Dreamweed.
drink a couple drinks and eat some food and are feeling pretty good. You guys smoking dreamweed now?
Oh, yeah.
Are you going out to
Right.
Gilroy's little grove?
Do we have to?
You don't have to.
I'm not getting that.
You could probably just
Nah.
smoke it at the table if you want.
Just sit in the
I'm
inn like bums.
It's just like
Yeah.
We don't want to run into the dummy brigade.
Yeah, exactly.
Or you don't want to find the. You think that I would bring the teenagers back when you guys start smoking weed to hound you guys for more?
You might.
Like you said, you didn't have any. Come on,
Yep.
man.
I didn't really
Not
plan on
cool.
doing that. Now that it's been brought up, I absolutely would do that.
No, we said we didn't have enough.
Come on, guys, just give me a hit. Come on, I'm trying to min max my life. Don't you want to help a kid get some wisdom?
Gotta teach the youths.
All right, are we rolling here? Hold on, give me a minute here. I got it. I didn't really plan for Dreamweed that well. Let me see what I got here. Oh man, those are all fucking old ones, huh? Can't do that one. Already did that one. Heading to the sewers. Yeah, we already did that one. Alright, well, that's all of them. Alright, I'll just freewheel it. I know what's gonna happen.
Fuck it.
Alright, who's going first? I got a couple on here. 1 and 6 are always ready to go. Who's
I'm gonna
going
say
first?
Bjorn is pretty drunk. No, he's pretty drunk, so he's gonna pass on the dreamweed.
You passing on the Dreamweed? You gonna spare the DM for one roll?
Yeah. Yep.
All right, Elisenda takes a big puff and familiar burn enters and your vision goes cloudy, and all of a sudden it clears, and Elisenda, you find yourself walking through what appears to be familiar swamps, and you're trudging around, and it's overcast and kind of a light drizzle, and feels somewhat similar in time and space, that perhaps this isn't too far into the future, and you're just trudging along through these swamps, and it's a disgusting trudge, and you're heading along, and you're just not having a very good time, and you're with your party, and you come up to the place where you met the swamp boys in the South Swamp several quests ago. And as you arrive there, you get a eerie feeling, and the dream ends.
Good shit.
Anyone else like to smoke some dope? Gurgleberg. Gurgleberg, it's always a little weird when you try and smoke, because your lips are weird. But you've learned a little bit how to make a seal, and are able to take a hit, and you get that familiar burn. Well, not familiar, but you get the burn, and your vision goes cloudy, and all of a sudden it clears. And Gurgleberg, you get a vision of a road that appears to be somewhere in the county. You're not exactly certain. It's a bit tough to tell exactly where it's at, but you can tell that it's somewhere nearby, just from kind of the lay of the land and the look of it. And walking upon this road is a small girl, probably 8 or 9 years old, appears to be a human, and she's dressed in a bright white dress that is one of the most exquisite dresses you've ever seen. Like, even nicer than anything that the Crust family ladies would be wearing, although they got nice stuff too. And following her is several humans that appear to be very well armed and very capable looking, and also a half orc travels with her too. And this little girl appears to be leading this group of warriors, we'll say. And they're walking towards, they're just walking down this road that appears to be somewhere in the county.
You don't know where they're headed?
Now, as you're kind of uncertain on exactly where you're at in the county, it's kind of like you're just getting a snapshot of a road that you're not, it's tough to tell which way they're headed, but they're definitely walking in the county. And they're a very impressive looking crew, we'll say. And it's very stark to see this beautiful little girl in this fine dress leading this group of hard looking warriors.
All right. Well, some interesting research.
That's the end of your vision. Copan?
Copan's falling asleep in his chair at this point, and he's going to tell Ascenda it's better to save it for another time because he'd just be a waste.
All right. So
Done that in real life more than once.
Yeah.
you guys finish up your drinks and enjoyed your little visions, I hope. And what are we doing? Oh, Copan, you get welcome to try out your performance skills if you'd like on the stage, as there's the musicians playing are kind of on break, and one of them's gotten a little drunk, and they're seeing if Copan wants to play a song for the packed room.
Oh, well, I guess Copan would brighten a little bit as a prospect, he'd say, but only one. And he would go up and do his performance. And he would choose to sing his song about Bjorn because we were just at the place at the Wizard's Tower.
Yeah, the library. Nice.
Yeah, he would say he wrote this about his wonderful friend Bjorn, the finest young mage that he's ever seen. And I guess I'll do a performance check, huh? 13.
It was gonna be a 20. I saw.
I know.
So you're still a little nervous, performing these. You're just a fledgling little bard there, and you haven't done a whole lot of performances in front of these large crowds like this, and but you still put it together and pull it out and sing your little every little spell Bjorn cast is magic.
Yep.
I'd say I'll throw up some minor illusion, like lights and stuff.
And that the crowd recognizes that you're singing about your friend Bjorn, and everyone kind of enjoys it. It's a fun little frolic, and everyone's entertained for a few minutes there, Copan. Mission accomplished. That's all a bard can ask. Everyone's entertained for the time I'm singing. You sing your song, and everyone's entertained, and then you leave the stage, I guess, and the other musicians that are playing, the unnamed house musicians, come back on, and you head back to your table. Are we ready for this coveted long rest yet, or do you guys want to effer on some more?
Oh yeah, let's
Ready.
long rest, and that way we can make up
Ready.
on our character sheets before we go shopping.
Do it.
Yep.
All right, so you guys stumble up the stairs and head into your rooms, and go ahead and grant that long rest that we've been waiting on.
Boom.
So yeah,
Level
all
up
that
time.
XP that you have now has been awarded up until what you just earned in the last hour. So there you go. Level up. Do your worst. Give me your worst min-maxing. Just give it to me. I can take it.
This fireball.
Yeah. Fireball.
Still kind of hem-hawing back and forth on my other third level spell, but fireball's a big one.
There's a bunch of good ones at level 3,
Oh,
isn't there?
Man, third level is like bread and butter of spellcaster.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wow. 45 speed and 2 attacks. That's gonna be like,
Fuck yeah.
I'm gonna whack things so much harder than I use.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Hey guys, I'm gonna put this to a vote. Hypnotic pattern or counterspell? I don't know.
What's hypnotic pattern do again?
It's just, I think it's like an AoE charm kind of thing.
Yeah. AoE crowd
It's pretty
control.
good when it goes off, but
Yeah. So if they fail a wisdom save, any creature within a 30-foot cube is charmed for the duration. I mean, it's pretty good.
oh, charm.
Charmed. Oh, and the creature is incapacitated and has a speed of 0. So they.
Oh wow.
Yeah. All right. So charmed can't move or take actions.
They
So
get
they're
a
just
save
stand
each
there.
turn, though, right?
They do. Yeah. So they get a save at. It says each creature in the area must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, they are charmed for the duration. The spell ends if an affected creature takes damage or if someone else uses its action to shake a creature out of its stupor. But it does not say they get another save at the end of their turn.
It's the initial save only.
Yeah, or somebody else can use an action or something to, or break concentration.
Yeah. I don't know. That sounds awesome. And counterspell
Yeah.
also is amazing. I think that was my other magical secret that I had on Pakal that was also really, really good.
Yeah, hypnotic pattern. Or
Oh no,
counterspell.
counterspell. Yeah, counterspell. I used it a lot. It pisses Major off. That's kind of fun.
Yeah. I think I'm going to go with hypnotic pattern because it's going to piss Major off a lot more. Instead of just disabling one spell, I'm like, fuck it. Half of your NPCs, they just can't do shit. They're...
Oh yeah.
All right. Done. Leveled up. I am all powerful now.
I'm also done, I think. I am now a College of Swords bard.
How long does it last?
I think 1 minute. Yeah, concentration up to 1 minute.
You have to concentrate?
Yeah. So you can break it by either breaking my concentration, succeeding on the initial save, or have any other creature like try to shake them awake.
Or they take damage.
Or if they take damage.
Or if they take damage, yeah.
All right. Yeah. There's a lot of ways to get out of that.
Yeah.
It's not like you can just sit there and hack them up the whole time.
Nah.
Like
Correct.
They're gonna wake
yeah.
up.
Basically, you
could
kind of delay a large group for a round or two, possibly.
Yeah.
Could be the best use case scenario for it, I think.
I mean, good crowd control.
Yeah, to stop them from doing something, and you can attack one of them or something, and
it's like helps with action economy and stuff.
I'm not too. It's not that OP.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid of any of you guys' shit. I've been down this road 2 times now. I'd seen how you guys get. I know what to expect anymore. I'm a grizzled old DM now.
The only way I see hypnotic pattern being like OP is if everyone fails. If everyone fails to save, then you just have a minute where they just stand there being dumb. Well, you could just leave, or take them out one at a time. But if like even one person succeeds, it's,
Yeah.
Then it's just a temporary setback.
Is everybody leveled up and ready to go?
Sure.
I am.
Or are we still
Yeah, ready to go, man.
Looks like it, yeah.
We're
Everyone's
still
got more
ready.
points than me, so.
Alright, let me get some, oh, that's not what I wanted. Is this what I wanted? Yeah.
Got two fighting styles going on now. I got the dueling and the defense.
Nice. Very nice.
That's going to be fun. A little bit of extra damage.
Uh-huh.
And
What's
more
that?
smites.
+2 to your second attack or something?
It's just +2 to damage when I'm using one-handed weapon.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah. Just a little tiny uptick in damage, basically. And then I get my flourishes. My blade flourishes are pretty good, actually.
Yeah. I mean, really, any bonuses to damage are pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, I still don't have fucking shit to do on it. On a bonus action, I'm gonna have to figure that out. But,
yeah. Sorry, barbarian.
yeah.
I mean,
bonus action rage, and then you're good.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean,
what else can you do anyway?
Let's say Raiden has that like shocky power, but if you pick Bear Totem, you don't get that. So.
The new rules, you can use your bonus action to keep your rage going if you don't attack or get damage.
I saw that. I think that's a really good one. I had never thought of that until I saw it, and I was like, obviously, that's.
You like beat your chest for your bonus action.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, because that also means you can use it like out of combat if you want to like rage up to break down a door. You don't have to worry about making sure you get it on the first try. Your rage will last for as long as you keep using your bonus action or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Or I think a minute. It may have a max time, but still.
It does. It expires after a minute, but
yeah.
I would allow you to use your bonus action to maintain rage if you're not attacking or being attacked.
Oh man, your largesse knows no bounds.
If you have the opportunity in a battle to use that, that's kind of a. I don't know how often that's going to come into play, but it might.
Yeah.
It will.
As it's starting, we'll get them one rule at a time.
Nah, that's a fair rule. Because you don't have anything as a bonus action. It is kind of dumb. It's like, why don't they give the barbarian something?
That's how it starts, Major.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, this was.
Yeah, just this one rule. I change the rules all the time, man. Everything's all homebrewed. Do they have ladyberries in fucking 6E?
Not yet.
If they come out with that, I'll sue.
Yeah.
No, they don't do that. It ruins the economy.
It ruined the economy. Oh shit! I forgot. That's great. I ruined my own economy in my own fantasy world. It's not ruined. It just needs some tweaking.
Yeah.
You guys need to build a Federal Reserve Bank.
Yeah. I'll start the National Treasury. I'm cool with that.
So you guys have a well-earned long rest and feel rejuvenated and ready to seize the day. You come downstairs to a bustling inn where patrons are getting their breakfast and working off their hangovers. And
same.
Bacall greets you all at your customary table and wants to hear of your exploits in recent days and congratulates his son on his new songs. Wants to hear them so that he can help workshop him for him. My son, he's a bard. And then he says, and to think I thought you were just going to be a dumb old paladin.
I'm the biggest, baddest bard this inn has ever seen.
And he kind of shoots the shit with you for a little bit and goes back to serving shit. It's a busy man. He's a busy halfling in a busy, busy bar. As you guys are kind of sitting there enjoying your breakfast, a drunken local who's sitting near you, Gurgleberg, kind of looks over, and you generally keep your hood up and try and not show everyone that you're a murloc, as it could be off-putting for many, but he notices you're a murloc, and he kind of just starts glaring. And he starts kind of muttering under his breath. And you catch some of the words are not kind things about murlocs.
Oh, shit.
And you can tell that this man has already been imbibing, it appears, or perhaps he's still going from the night before.
I'll Gurgleberg try and ignore him.
He continues.
Are we all hearing this?
Yeah, it's becoming more and more obvious as he's sitting there in his drinks, as he's just almost blatantly now just looking and just like kind of saying it out loud. Not necessarily to you, but just kind of, you know how shit talking drunks do. They just kind of talk to the air in front of him, but he's saying it loud enough that everyone could hear it, even in the bustling Naked Halfling Inn.
Sorry, I'm fucking stoned. What's he saying?
Racist shit about murlocs.
He says,
Oh,
"Hey,
no,
fucking
man.
murlocs, they let about anything in this inn anymore, don't they? Goddamn murlocs. Murlocs killed my family 22 years ago, and they let this fucking trash in here?"
So, about to kill the rest of your family.
I think me and Copan are like the big strong ones in the thing, so
I'll kill with Gurgle.
You guys walk over towards him, and he kind of looks over at you, and he's a human, so he's bigger than both of you, although Copan is a intimidating freak halfling that he is. Yeah. And Elisanda, being just a hot elf babe, still is intimidating with that giant sword and obvious crazy look to her, as she can rage at any moment. He kind of seems intimidated a little bit once you guys get near him, but he gets his courage back. He's a bigger man, and he kind of looks at you and he says, "What's it to you?"
I think Copan would say that he'll have words with anyone that talks badly about his Murloc friend, that he's done more for this county than you have, and that 22 years ago isn't today and things are different. He best learn it.
Why don't you roll an intimidation roll?
I'd love to. 20.
Nice. Fuck yeah.
You kind of get right in this drunk's face, and after a minute he realizes who you are and that you're the son of Bakal, and then he remembers that he's in the Naked Halfling Inn, and he kind of just stops talking shit and finishes his drink and turns and looks over at you. And Elisanda, would you like to make a roll too?
Oh, I mean, I'm gonna try and like,
you don't even
I'm gonna
have
like slap his shoulder and just kind of be like, yeah, don't come back here, buddy. And I'm gonna try and grab his shoulder so he can kind of tell that like I'm way stronger than I look.
All right. Intimidation. Intimidation breakdown. It's always the same.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jesus.
Bunch of bullies.
Yeah, you make a obvious physical threat with your slap, and he realizes that he's outmatched and doesn't want to really cause any problems in this inn, as nobody wants to fuck with Bakal. And he finishes his drink and kind of just mumbles his way and leaves the inn.
Jerk.
All right.
Racist jerk.
I would say as he left, I would have like held up my biscuit that I was eating and just like nodded at him. I see you.
Gurgleberg would thank the party, but he's feel pretty embarrassed.
Assholes are everywhere, man.
Yeah, I don't think twice about that idiot.
Yeah. On the other hand, he did leave his portion of food over there. I think Gurgle should get it.
Hey, you gonna finish it?
No.
You don't know what he had diseases.
Yeah, no shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, where did I do? So you guys continue with finishing your breakfast, and Gargleberg, this isn't the. I mean, you've experienced this pretty much any time you go near humans. The DM has done a poor job of accenting the humanoid Murloc bad sentiment between the races that continues to exist. More from the humanoids, as they become obviously the dominant race in the area, and the Murlocs are just left to a small camp that has a uneasy peace with the county. And there's like I said, there's not a lot of Murloc humanoid interaction. There's several traders that go into the camp, and there's you, who for the most part has stayed with Scully in the North Swamp, and there's from time to time some of the Murlocs will be seen in town trading and are allowed, but they generally try and stay apart so that trouble is avoided. Whoa. Oh, so. Whoa. As you guys are discussing the bullying incident, Bearstone comes marching in, as he usually does, like a crazy wild dwarf that he is, and he comes storming in and kind of gets up and gets a drink and chats a little bit with Bacall and Mama Rivers, and kind of looks around, and then he sees you guys over there, and he kind of stops over and says hi to everyone. Bah! My favorite young heroes. And he says, what do you be up to?
As far as I know, we're looking for work.
He says, old Bearstone might have some. He says, I heard you stopped that boar stampede yesterday. My soldiers told me. Well done.
I would stick a fork through the Canadian bacon on my plate and say, yep, right here.
Oh yeah, I guess we could. Well, yeah, I guess we could say you were. That boar has been. Will be served at tonight's feast, possibly. We'll start being served tonight, I guess. He says, well, as you know, always short-handed. If you're looking for something to do, I need to send someone north of the Quilt Stem Farm to see what spooked these boars to come down. So, if you're looking for something and can't find anything, you could head up there for old Bearstone and the Crust Soldiers and see if you can't find what the hell spooked that stampede of boars. Bah!
Kind of interested in learning that anyway.
Yeah.
What caused something like that?
He kind of sits there and he says, who knows? Could be something kind of beast. Could be remnants of maybe one of them dinosaurs that came through the portal back so many years ago.
Something had him running.
He kind of sits with you guys and eats a little bit and says, well, if you do make it that way, find out what you can for old Bearstone in the county. As he goes back to the bar a little bit, and in walks one Gribble Tinkerwind, your favorite gnomish engineer. And he kind of looks around, and he instantly spots you guys, and he seems excited to see you. And he instantly comes over to your table and sits down. He says, just the heroes I'm looking for. He says, I need the help of you heroes again, and it's urgent. And he sits down. He says, "One moment, please. Let me get a drink." And he walks over to the bar and fetches a drink that takes long. And he comes back over and he starts. He says, "Let me tell you my story. I've been working on a new boat, and this new boat design is designed to be able to head up and down this low-level river that we currently have and haul more cargo than any boats that we have operating at the moment," he says. "Working with the Swamp Boys who've been hanging out at my shop and entertaining me with their music as it is, I developed a way, using a crew of Murlocs, to get these shallow-hulled riverboats over the low-level shoals and with the Murlocs able to get in and out of the water and boat and mud and move the cargo in the worst of the low-lying river parts, I think I could drastically improve the supply chain into this county, and we could ease some of this problems we're having with these lack of these items from all these people. Now, what I do need, as I've almost finished 6 of these boats, I need 30 Murlocs to crew them. And, well, the Swamp Boys had promised to head into their camp, or village, and recruit as many as they could find. They were certain they could find 30, as the gold we'd be paying would be, well, we'd be paying them handsomely, as the value they would bring in items would be worth tons. This was several days ago the Swamp Boys left, and they were supposed to come back and report to me what has happened, but they have not returned. We need these boats running for the county, boys and girl. Do you think you could travel?" And he kind of looks over at you, Gurgleberg, and says, "Especially with your Murloc friend, do you think you could travel to the Murloc village, find the Swamp Boys, and see if we can get the crews we need to ease this supply glut. Can you help me again?
I think that's something we can do.
This might be
I
a
hope
good
something-
opportunity to increase Murloc and human relations.
Yeah.
And Gribble agrees. He
agree.
says, "Of course, these Murlocs, not only would they make a handsome wage, but they would go towards building good sentiment between the humanoids and the Murlocs. This is all positives if we can make this happen."
I worry about the swamp boys. I hope nothing's happened to them.
He says, "I do too. They've been hanging around my workshop almost non-stop since we met, and I've grown fond of them. They're smart boys. Well, I guess they're not boys. Well, I don't know what they are. Whatever. They like to be called boys, I guess."
Cloaca having
Cloaca
Yeah.
talk. Gribble says, "I don't think I'll travel with you guys this time. I feel like I'm a hindrance. I'm not much of a fighter, and I'm not great in the swamp. But I'd appreciate if you could reach out and find the swamp boys for me."
It could be dangerous, but I think we'll do it, won't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we need to go shopping first on our way out of town.
That sounds
Agreed.
like a great plan. We're
he
going
hears-
to gear up.
He hears you guys talking about gearing up before you're heading to the swamp. He says, "Oh, excellent, excellent, you helped me." He says, "Oh, if you're gearing up," he says, "Oh," and he kind of like pats at his waist and stuff. He's like, "Oh, I didn't bring a whole lot, but here you go." And he hands you 1,000 gold pieces.
Oh, shit.
Nice.
As he was unprepared to pay at the moment, but it's what he had on him.
Hey.
Major, are there any ladyberries available for sale around the inn that we could use to do some cooking with before we take off?
There's a peddler out front who's got ladyberries in his coat, and he kind of like opens up the flap of his coat, you know, and he's got like the ladyberries displayed on like almost like little like racks in his coat.
Like watches.
Yeah, and he opens it up and he's like, "What do you think? All right, what do you got?" "Yeah, that's what I got, man. I got ladyberry. I got fresher ladyberries. I got big ladyberries."
You got the
I'm pretty sure
brown.
some of those are just cherries. That's-
Yeah, some of them just look like cherries that have been painted pink.
How much for 4?
Well, they're $300, 300 gold pieces a unit. So
Shit.
I see.
that's the current price. He'll cut you a deal for four for
1,000.
1,000 gold pieces.
I'll take 4 off him.
All right. You trade the 1,000 gold pieces that Gribble just gave you for 4 ladyberries.
Pretty much.
Well, that was just from my personal treasure. I didn't.
That's
necessarily
true,
use
but I'm
the-
just saying for
Yeah.
over macroeconomics, macro
wallet,
inventory.
And then I would try to cook. Maisie or anybody else? Are you guys getting any?
I think I'm good. I'm gonna hold off for now. Mostly, I just still have the 2 healing potions.
Okay. I don't got shit, so I'm gonna try to cook 1 second level healing potion and 1 second level the mushroom ones with the spell slot restoration.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't have the recipes in front of me. I don't think they're in the Naked Halfling Inn yet.
Which one are we doing now? Level what now?
Level 2 healing potion and level 2 spell restoration.
there's a level 2 healing potion, Gribble's Gnomish Elixir.
Okay. I'm going to try for one of those, and I get an extra +1, right? Because of the inn.
Yep.
Nice.
All right. So we're going for the healing potion first. 14. Greater healing.
Mark
nice.
25 gold pieces off, too, for the healing potion base component.
All right. And then I'll do the gold pieces in just one sec here.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to do the fresh mushrooms. And we'll do the +1 modifier. Skills, cooking. 11.
+1 arcane recovery.
All right, +1
Just
arcane recovery.
The bare minimum above failure, but it's not a failure.
Yeah.
It's something.
Hey,
It's +1.
It's a little slot. It's
It's a level 1 slot, which probably could be very useful.
hey, that's shield.
Yeah, that's a bless right there.
That'll
for
get you a
sure.
bless when you're all out of everything. You're like, well, at least I can pull out one bless.
Yep. So and then I'll add an equipment. All right. Sorry about the delay, guys. Just needed to gear up a little bit.
Gotta do some cooking. We're good.
Well,
All right, now we're shopping.
nope, now we're shopping.
We're going shopping?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Alright, I'm
See
not
what
gonna
kind of
put...
min-max bullshit we can come up with there.
You guys head across the street to where the Lucre Adventure Shop is, and I have them set up, but I don't really want to put it out there because it takes time. And you're greeted as you enter this magical adventurer shop, and there's all kinds of items, and let me get it out. Jesus. I guess I gotta put it in Discord. So I believe I quoted a price on +1 items earlier in the Discord.
+1 weapons for 1,500.
+1 weapons for 1,500, and also these items are available. The same rules that applied in Sea Dwarf campaign. Major reserves the right to nix any of these items, and we're going with the middle pricing there. That middle price. It's kind of like a white color. White column.
I
guess it's the lowest.
Pink?
Yeah, we're going with the lowest.
Going cheap.
The sort of wounding I had looked at earlier is a bit intriguing.
Yeah, I was getting ready to look that one up.
But it being 9:30, why don't we we'll leave this up here, and why don't we take a break, and we can hem and haw on these items for a little bit, and let's just take a 5-minute break now, and we'll come back in a bit.
Sounds like a plan. Yeah.
Cool.
Back in a minute.
Wand of the War Mage.
Probably
Yeah, that's too
badass.
expensive, but that's OP as fuck.
Yeah, we can't afford that. If we should get it though. Good.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, even if we pool all of our stuff together, I don't think it's worth it. Or I think it's worth it. I just don't think it has the.
We can't get it.
Afford it. Yep.
I'm just shy of $3,000.
Yeah, it's 15 grand, even at the cheap.
Yeah,
price.
that doesn't work out. Yeah.
Yep.
I've got 3. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, the Sword of Wounding. You like it? All right, I'm just gonna post that in the Fantasy Grounds because that's interesting.
I don't know how good it is really in the end. I might just get a regular +1 sword.
Yeah. I'd say like it's extra damage.
It's a D4 if it does, if you know, but it gets a saving throw to get it off.
Yeah. Or someone else can use a medicine check. Yeah.
The +1 to hit, +1 to damage every time might just
Would be
more
better.
Better.
Yeah, for sure.
That's probably what
Well,
I'm
and with
gonna
that
do.
wounded, like 1d4 when you succeed, and that just feels like a lot of dice to be rolling and
Yeah,
things
it's
to
like
remember
too much. Yeah, it's like
for
too
1d4
cumbersome.
damage. Yeah,
Exactly. Yeah.
maybe in like Baldur's Gate where it's all automatic and just does it. It'd be
Yeah.
different,
Right.
but
Yeah. I'm gonna get a straight up +1 long sword.
nice.
Yeah, I'm back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Had to run and put a little dude back to bed.
Oh, fun.
Timed up with normally my wife does it so I can play, but I figured it was the break. So
Yeah.
No, that works.
also I take like 20 seconds to do it because he knows I don't fuck around.
Yep.
He's
Like,
like,
fuck,
oh, Dad's
bedtime.
put me to bed. Fuck. Okay.
It's over.
Yep.
Yeah. He does this thing now where he picks up his pillow and he tries to get into bed with us.
Oh yeah.
Shit's not happening, man. I mean, not that I don't like it, but like, there's a whole bunch of negatives that I don't care for, so we're not doing that.
Yeah. It's just a recipe for disaster.
Don't want to.
Just like one of Adriana's childhood friends, like her and her husband have 2 kids. Like the kids like come in at like 2 a.m. every day and they crawl into bed, and then there's not enough room for dad, so he goes to one of the kids' beds to sleep. And I'm just like,
Oh.
this all sounds terrible, man. I don't know
Yeah.
what to tell
Sleep
you.
in your own fucking beds, kids. It's
Yeah. Yeah. No, shit's not fucking happening, man.
Oh shit.
all
So
the good shit
how
expensive.
far? Yeah, right. Um,
Right.
oh man, I might pick up a potion of fire breath.
Yeah.
It's a bonus action.
Yup.
Oh, that's nice. That's a sick buff for you, actually.
Yeah, three attacks for 1 hour. That's legit.
So is it? Oh, hell yeah,
I'm back.
dude.
Hey.
Nice.
Hey.
Yeah, dude, I'd stock up on those if I were you, man.
Yeah, I wonder how
Yeah.
many of them are there.
Yeah.
Oh, at least a couple.
solves that bonus action thing. Plus, it's a pretty good AOE attack. It's pretty good damage on that thing.
Not bad. Yeah. No complaints, man.
Spit fire on that thing.
Right.
No.
Anybody getting a sword of wounding?
Nah, I think it's not worth it really in the end. It's a D4 damage and it doesn't always work and it's kind of just cumbersome. I think I'm just gonna go with the +1 longsword for the round over round, +1 to hit, +1 damage.
Yeah, but it's good on like vampires and trolls and things like that.
Oh, for necrotic damage, just because it stops.
They can't regenerate. They can't regenerate it.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh.
Because it can only get those hit points back with a long rest or something, right?
Yeah, it can't. Not even magic.
Gotcha. I did not realize. I didn't even read
Yeah.
that part of it. I just skipped right to the last part where it's the extra damage.
Like if
Yeah.
we had to fight our clones, like they couldn't heal that damage that was lost from it.
Gotcha. Okay. I mean, that does make it
Yeah.
better. That
Yeah,
What is it? Just like a regular sword, or what is it? Short sword, or
I think it could be any
yeah, I think you just gotta pick.
any sword. Yeah.
okay.
You could get that as a short sword too, probably, if you wanted it to. I think I'm still gonna go with the sword.
I already have a magic one though, so I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's true. Major, I marked longsword +1, 0.
Mark
Paid for
it 0. Krusty's blowing all his gold.
Yeah, I'm 3-4 now.
What are the rest of you doing? Holding on to it?
All the stuff that I want is way too expensive. So.
Way too expensive.
How many potions of fire breath are there?
2.
Alright, we'll buy both of them.
Alright. That's a fun one.
Yeah.
It's
It's
like
better than Dragon's Breath.
kind of like Bjorn's spell.
Yep. He only gets 3 breaths with it, but it lasts for an hour and it's more damage. So.
Yeah, I think 3 though is. I mean, your spell. I don't see him using more than 3 times usually.
Yeah.
Maybe
and
not.
concentration free. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't involve you either. Like it's just something you can.
I'd buy the Horn of Blasting.
That's what I was just getting ready to look up what that was.
What does that do?
It does a 30-foot cone and does 5d6 thunder damage.
Yeah.
One time?
Yeah. Once per day, probably. Every time.
Horn's magic has a 20%.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one. 20%
might
chance
blow up.
All right.
Cause it to blow up.
I'm gonna buy it.
Oh, I like
all right,
that.
go for it.
Like the fact that it has a 20% chance to blow up, Bjorn is like, all right, fuck it.
Explosion deals 10d6 fire damage to the blower and destroys the horn.
Yeah.
I
mean, I don't know what we're worried about. It's gonna sit in my inventory and do nothing for.
I'll completely allow this. The fact that it could blow up in your face.
Oh yeah.
20% chance.
Yep.
How do we do that? We'll roll just a percent die, I guess.
Percentile, I guess, or a D10 doesn't matter.
Yeah, same. Or a D20, anything that's a multiple of.
Yeah.
I like the percentile, so you just have to get above 20.
Yep.
Yeah.
Easy peasy. And then
My son petrified himself with a wand of wonder or something like that one time. It was like less than a 1% chance or something.
Nice.
Horn of blasting.
Some
It
like
seems
some of
really
the wands
cheap for
are,
that, but I guess it's kind of a
20% is not
Kill
enough.
you.
no. Yeah, 20% is not a number that's 0,
yeah.
and it's destroyed.
I feel
Yeah,
like you try and sell something. You're like, hey, smite your enemies, but like 1 in 5 chance you blow your fucking head off. I don't know. I feel like that would drive the price down.
I mean, it's kind of
Yeah.
like it's horn of blasting's kind of like cigarettes. There's 20% chance you're gonna die.
Yeah.
Only this is gonna happen instantaneously instead of over
Yeah.
a long period of
Right.
time.
Just boom.
What do you think about that? I like it. I want to see it done.
I mean, if we wait a couple levels, Elisenda could probably survive it blowing up in her face.
I mean, you might.
It's only
10d6.
5d6. It's only 10d6 if you're made of glass or crystal. It's 5d6 for everything else.
Not for the.
Not for the
when it
explosion.
explodes.
Oh yeah. Good shit. Yeah. The explosion deals 10d6 fire damage. Yeah.
It's a
Yeah,
decent
that
amount of
would
damage.
Yep.
60 max is
Wait, what explodes?
If the horn explodes in your face, it deals 10d6.
It's a
Only
20%
yeah, only
chance
usually,
each time you
though.
blow it.
Yep.
Not to everybody.
Just to the person blowing it.
no, just to the person
Probably
blowing
be
it.
Bjorn.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
High
Is that
risk.
all we're
Yeah.
buying? Are we bought up now, kids?
I think so. I got to mark
I
it
think so.
0,
Oh,
but I'm slow and bad at math. So.
It's a fun.
Oh, I'm
it's
gonna
a fun thing.
buy a +1 great sword for sure.
I like the idea behind that horn of blasting. You're right. Look for something in the future. Some custom major magical item that's gonna have a big negative downside.
Just goes kaboom.
Purely for flavor purposes, can we just say that like my family sword like eats the other +1 great sword and becomes magical?
No. Let's say you have to have your family sword stay separate.
Fuck.
I might want to do something with that in the future that's not a +1 sword.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, then I'm carrying 2 great swords now, guys.
We'll have to find someone to enchant it or something.
Yeah, maybe you can switch pommels or something.
Yeah. Find a magical gem.
All right, we'll say that. We'll say you, the blacksmith nearby is able to replace the magic blade on your family blade. So you put your family pommel on. Does that work?
Yeah,
I
that
don't know, I
works.
guess it's the same thing. Whatever. Yeah, well, I'll just make it +1.
Whatever.
I don't want you carrying 2 swords. That's just dumb. 2 giant swords.
I mean, that's basically what they did in Shadow of Mordor. They just had the main character carry 2 swords.
It's true, but I don't know. Like a big 2-handed sword, though, it doesn't make any sense to carry 2 of them.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? They're 2-handed swords. You don't got 4 hands. What are you doing?
Not yet.
Why? If I get the right item.
Or the potion of fire breath doesn't
Yeah.
show up on fucking fantasy grounds.
Yeah, when I looked it up, I think it's a critical role homebrew thing. I mean, not really homebrew, but it's not in the SRD. So you may just have to
I'm just gonna have
manually
to make
add
it.
something. Yeah.
That's all right. We can do that.
It's from the Dungeon Master Guide. Potion of fire breath? Do I not have that turned on? Maybe I don't have it. Hold on. Now look for it.
It would be in items, yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't
No, I'm
loaded.
not.
I didn't have it loaded yet, so maybe it might be.
So we got fire resistance and fire giant strength.
Yeah, those are the only two that are coming up for me.
Or maybe we gotta update our books. You said it's in the Dungeon Master. Oh, my Dungeon Master's Guide was unloaded. So let's try that again. It is still not showing up for me.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to code it. You buy it, you code it.
Yeah, that's cool. It's pretty easy.
It's just fire damage, right?
Yeah.
With the save.
Yeah.
Just Dragon's Breath.
Maybe you'd have to drop it in the party sheet,
Modified
probably.
numbers.
I don't see it.
Oh, you can't find it either?
Nah, I can't. We can't find it. It's not just not.
I can't. I don't see it. I can't find it either.
It's not in Fantasy Grounds. They cheated us.
Swamp. Ready for some adventure. My new gear.
Yeah, fuck it.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm good to go.
Everybody got their foods ready. All their items equipped. Where is... Where's my regional? Alright, so we're gonna be heading into the swamps again. Traveling all the way to the Murloc village, looking for the swamp boys. See what's happened to our friends. You guys finish your shopping and all of your goodies, and you're carrying your little shopping bags as you walk out of the little the village near the inn. And today it's not great weather. It's light rain. Can't always be great weather for you guys. Sometimes I'm gonna make it rain.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like a downpour or anything. It's just like a drizzle. And you head out on the road to the west, kind of the west-south direction. Let's all roll some perception checks. Take a gander at what's going on in the world.
Bjorn's lost in his books.
Bjorn's thinking about that horn.
Yep. Calculating the odds.
1 in 5. So most he did pretty good. Pretty good. Marking it 0. Marking it 0. You guys just notice all the travelers that you pass bitching about the price of things. And Bjorn has become oblivious to travelers at times. As he's always thinking about his books.
Yep.
You continue to the west, south, and let's see, we go do our little Indiana Jones thing. You guys pass Scribble's workshop after, maybe it's been three or 4 miles, but an hour, over an hour and a half or so. Walking through the rain. Everyone's kind of miserable in the rain. Travelers bitching about prices. I can't even afford a raincoat. They're too damn expensive. Then you reach the point where you are going to cross the river and head into the swamps. And you turn across the off the road into the kind of the grasslands preceding the river, and it's just less than a mile before you reach the river. And as you reach the river crossing, not going to bring it up, not going to make you roll on the crossing, just going to get you across the river and into the swamp. Dun, dun, dun.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna let my guard down. I'm gonna feel safe.
And
Exactly.
as you get into the swamp, the rain stops, and it doesn't get sunny or anything. It's still overcast, but it's no longer raining. It's definitely positive. You guys enter the swamp. Let's take a perception check.
There we go.
And that goodness.
Bjorn got done looking at his notes. He looked up.
Bjorn and Elisenda, you notice a stinky swamp gas that you hadn't noticed before. It just stinks a lot, and Gurgleberg, you don't notice it at all because you kind of like it, and it's just part of the swamp. So it's
Gurgleberg swan dived right into the first body of water he found anyways. Came out a little mucky.
It's like, I love the swamps. Bjorn, but you smell it along with Elisenda and Copan, you don't smell it. Maybe, I don't know. You just don't.
I'm thinking about swamp songs.
Swamp songs. You're thinking about trying to rescue your... What's happened to our friends? Why have they not returned? So you guys head out into the swamp, and it's slow going. It's swampy. You have to treacherous steps at times. Have to walk through mud and low-lying parts of the swamp waters, and we'll say several hours in, 3 hours or so, you come to You arrive at the spot where you had met with the swamp boys before and battled the juvenile swamp trolls and the mama swamp troll. If you recall, fun times.
I remember that.
Sunnier days. Those were the salad days of your adventuring.
Uh-huh.
I liked using that term. It's my new favorite term. Ah, those were the salad days.
Yeah.
They were the salad days when we had our whole lives in front of us.
We were youngins.
So you approach the spot where you had met the swamp boys and battled the trolls. And as you are approaching, why don't we roll perception checks?
Nice.
Everyone but Copan. You, as you're approaching kind of this, all of this water is waist deep, so you can swim in it, or it's difficult terrain. But all of the green is normal terrain. It's swamp stuff, but it's not difficult. But in some of these water areas of the swamp, you catch out of the corners of your eye just subtle disturbances on top of the water. It appears that almost like something swimming beneath. But when you look, it's just gone for a second. You just see, kind of the ripples of something that might have been there. And it's not just in one place that you see it. As you're kind of looking around, you see it multiple times. It's a queer feeling.
Creepy. I don't think we should get close to the beach over there, guys.
Gotta look for like tracks and stuff, like using a survival roll.
Yeah, you could make a survival roll.
Trying to find out what might be prowling around in these parts.
Gurgleberg, you start kind of looking around to see if there's any tracks or anything that you can notice, and you notice some strange markings near one of the kind of the banks of where the water meets kind of the mud shoreline, and they're not tracks. It's more of they look like kind of like some kind of creature slithered up onto the bank.
All right. But nothing I've seen before, huh?
It just looks like possibly a snake or a giant lizard or something swampy.
Something big, Gurgleberg says.
As you're looking at these investigating this, the water in front of you ripples, and a huge snake appears and slithers and starts coming towards you onto the shore. Probably 20-foot long anaconda, giant constrictor snake. 1.
Oh no.
Roll for initiative.
Copan brought these into being.
I did. I was singing about him.
Oh, wow.
Powerful magics.
Oh, wow.
Rolling. I mean, everybody rolled good on our initiative, including the snake.
Yeah, the snake especially.
So last time we were fighting in the swamps, it was poisonous snakes. This time, it's not poisonous snakes. It's constrictor snakes, which I enjoy more, to be honest.
Yeah, squeezy boys.
Yeah, because they can grab you. It always has to be snakes. That's right, Indiana. Gurgleberg. Looks like you're leading us off there against this giant constrictor snake 1, and I guess that he's number 1. It might imply that there's more than one.
All right. Gurgleberg is going to run up to it and just start trying to beat the shit out of this snake with his teeth and his sword and all kinds of whatever he's got. That's a miss.
Oh.
But he has extra attack, so he can do that again. That's a hit.
Leave my snake alone.
Oh no. 4 damage. So then he takes it and hits him with the backside of the pommel of his short sword. And then I guess I will spend a key point to attack one more time. Ah, yay. Critical hit. There we go. And that's his turn.
Giant constrictor snake has seen enough of you, Murloc, and he looks and he starts thinking, this is my lunch. And it attempts to bite you. Oh, it's a hit. That's not going to go good for you.
Rough. Nice roll.
He bites you for 9 damage. This giant mouth just takes a big old chunk of Murloc out of you.
Mm.
A second giant constrictor snake slaps up onto the shoreline. And oh yes, a third can be seen peeking its head out in the water.
Yep.
Bjorn.
Oh man, I was just gonna attack Snake 1, but now there's other threats. You gotta reevaluate. You know what? I'm gonna stay focused on Snake 1 for the moment. He is going to catapult just like a heavy stick or a rock from nearby at Giant Constrictor Snake number 1. So he gets a dex save, which he fails, so he takes full 3d8 damage, which
Ouch.
not great rolls, but still damage. Boom. And then I am actually gonna cast Dragon's Breath on myself. So that's what I'm gonna use. Oh no, I can't do leveled spells. Never mind.
You
Never
can't
mind.
do that.
Yep. I forgot. Yep. It's a bonus action, but spells.
You're gonna stay right where you are?
I guess I'll scooch over here a little bit. But yeah.
Elisenda.
Well, I'm gonna see Gurgleberg get hurt, get bit by a giant fucking snake. Just gonna just throw Elisenda into a rage here. She's upset.
Despite all her rage, she's still just an elvish babe.
She's still just an elvish babe. And she's got a new sword that she's looking forward to using here. So she's going to use 30 feet of her movement to go over here and start wailing on Snake 1. Hit. And she's actually going to attack recklessly. Alright, she couldn't finish it off, but it is what it is. That'll be it for Elisenda.
Copan.
Copan's gonna look around and he's gonna say, "You know what time it is, heroes," and he's gonna cast Bless. He actually moved a little bit first. That's where he's going to. And he's gonna bless himself and the other frontliners. He always feels a little sad not blessing his gnomish companion, but it is what it is.
I say I barely benefit from it. There's, I don't even have anything really for it, so.
Yeah. And I'm gonna move just maybe a little bit further to make sure he intercepts any incoming snake. And it might be a long day, so I think that's all I'm doing for now. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do for now.
Yeah, I don't think I have any attack rolls on my sheet unless I throw a dagger at something. But
it could help you with your con save on your little hypnotic pattern.
Yep.
Made up bullshit.
I say it'll help me on any deck save or con save I gotta make would be helpful. But
Gurgleberg attacks my snake. Stabs my snake.
Advantage on those, eh?
Stabs my snake again. Kills my snake.
Doesn't matter.
Nice.
As you chop away at kill this beautiful creature of the swamp.
Yep.
Yes.
A bit of its soul.
Gives him the touch of death and takes a little piece of him with it. Then I think he would run up this way. And I think I should still make an unarmed attack as a bonus action, right? I don't think it's limited to...
Target? Nope. It's just a focus point. Or a key point.
I mean, I can do... No, it doesn't specify it has to be against anyone specific, yeah. I always get to do it as a bonus action anyway.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Unarmed attack.
Extra attack.
Right, yeah.
Gotcha,
right.
Gotcha. I thought your second attack was bonus action.
Oh, I just went ahead and just did roll the damage on him like I hit him already. So
yeah.
That would have been a hit. Yeah. So I did 5 damage.
Anyway.
Wipes out number 1 and then runs back through the bushes and pounces on number 2.
Just a flying murloc.
Uh-huh.
Every murloc was kung fu fighting well. He is going to attempt to curl around you, Gurgleberg. And he tries to get and wrap around you, but you monk flip your way out acrobatically. and avoid. Giant constrictor snake 3. Just gonna not have him on top of you, Copan. But he is gonna be on top of you as he comes up and tries to bite you. Oh, it's a hit. As his non-poisonous mouth takes a chunk of Copan out. You make your save, though, you lucky bastard. 13 damage. That hurts. These are some big, beefy boys. Well, there's not just 3 of them. There's 4 of them as another one surfaces. And a 5th one surfaces.
Christ, it's a fucking herd of constrictor snakes.
Bjorn.
I mean, if we can group them all up, I can fireball them, but...
It's a basketball team of constrictor snakes.
Right?
You can fireball Gurglebird if you need to.
Right.
In order to get 2 of them, you just really want to use that fireball, don't you?
I mean, I'd prefer to get all of them grouped together, so I'm going to hold off on it for now.
Oh, there's 4 now.
Yeah. I'm going to do what I was going to do at the end of my last turn. I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Dragon's Breath on myself. And then I'm going to step up here next to Copan and then use my action to breathe. Actually, I'm going to breathe acid. Right? I can choose acid. Yeah, I don't know if this shouldn't be resistant to acid. I don't think they're going to be resistant to fire either. I just want to try out one of the other damage types. To retype things because I did not plan for this. All right, boom. DC 15 dex save on a success, so half of 3d6, and I think it'll automatically half it. Yeah, perfect.
Yep.
All right, 4 points of acid damage all over this constrictor snake.
It burns! It burns!
Yep.
You melt a little bit of constrictor snake.
Yep. A few scales off.
Let's see what the elf with the big sword's gonna do.
Well, the elf with the big sword is gonna run around here so that she's within 5 feet of both of these things. She's gonna yell to her wolf pack, get them coordinated so that they all have advantage against 2 and 3. And then I think she's gonna maybe hit things with her sword. Probably that. Oh, a nice little crit.
A 30.
Oh.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. Nice.
And,
Yeah.
sorry, just one second. Okay. And we'll go again.
Boom. Hacking and slashing.
Just chopping it, my giant constrictor
Nice.
snakes. You monster.
That's it. The level up process is kind of boring, but the 2 attacks feels good, I gotta say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Copan.
Copan is gonna take a swing with his new fancy longsword at old Constrictor Snake 3 with advantage. And that's a hit.
massive fucking attack rolls.
Stabby
Or did
stab.
everything work correctly? +4. Yep, my new thing. Good. For 13 damage. And he still thinks it's going to be a long day, so he's hoarding resources right now, and that's all he's going to do.
Gurgleberg.
All right. Gurgleberg. He's gonna attack. Giant Constrictor Stake number 2. His newish short sword. I get advantage, right?
Yeah, I mean, but you might as well. You might get a crit.
Oh wait, I just did the damage to him. That was nice. No crit, but I did 8 damage to him. A little prematurely.
I'm on to you, Ted. I see what you're doing.
I don't know. But
I
when he
just
makes
roll the
his strike,
damage.
he kind of leaves it there, just lets it quiver in front of this guy's chest, and he's going to attempt to do a stunning strike. So we'll see if he fails this or not. He does fail. Well, Jorgelberg kind of waves this thing around, the sword around the snake's head, and then turns around and smacks him on the back of the neck. And the snake is just going to be dazed until the end of my next turn. Yeah, and then I think I would turn around and hit snake 3 after that. All right, that's a hit.
Nice.
Kills that one.
Oh, yeah.
And then that's 40 feet, so. And that's the end of his turn.
What's he stunned for this turn?
Yes, he is stunned. Did I put that condition on him?
Yeah, it's on him.
So yeah, I think they can't really do anything. He's incapacitated.
Is it now? He should be free though, right?
No, not till the end of my turn.
Okay, the end of your next turn.
Yeah.
Giant Constrictor Snake 4. He's gonna come slithering up this way, and he's gonna look at this tasty gnome here and think, I'm going to constrict this little gnome. And it grabs you, and it starts constricting as it wraps its body around you. And you are now grappled and restrained as this constrictor is just choking you out, Bjorn.
Ouch.
Right for the low-hanging fruit.
Right?
I mean, the easy pickings. I mean, that's
I don't blame it. If I was a giant snake, that's what I would do. But
it's a DC 16 escape.
Yeah.
Escape this.
You still cast spells.
Giant Constrictor Stick 5. It's not going to be able to make it over there, but he's going to dash, although it's not really a dash if it's a snake. It's more like a rapid slither. He's going to come up towards you, Copan. And since you guys think you're so slick, old Major's got a 6 snake to come at you.
Uh-huh.
No.
Goddamn min-max sons of bitches.
Right.
Making me pull out my 6.
Uh-huh.
Thought it was a basketball team? No, it's a 6-shooter. Bjorn. You're grappled and restrained by one of my beautiful snakes.
Yeah, but I am gonna make some stuff up, and I'm gonna Misty Step right the fuck on out of there.
Fucking
Probably shouldn't
made
get too
up.
far away from the party, but I am gonna go this way out of fear. And then, man, if you guys weren't in the way, a fireball would be great, but
You can get the two
that's,
anyway, eh? You can't get three no
yeah.
matter what, can you?
Yeah,
What's the radius
No.
on?
yeah, I still think I'm just gonna do I'm gonna do my cone attack. I think I can hit these two.
Yeah.
My acid breath. I should target them. God, I am bad at this. I've been playing Fantasy Grounds for years. How do I still not know where things are?
Same, dude.
I don't
alright,
know.
a fail
I think we're pretty
and a
efficient.
save. Oh yeah. Alright. Boom. Damage. 11 damage to one, 5 damage to the other.
Nice.
Yeah, that's bonus action and action and spell slot. Nope, no spell slot. Misty Step was free. I just got to mark it off as Fate Touched.
Sounds made up.
It is. I get one free casting a day. Future castings require a spell slot.
Alessandra's gonna charge right into here, into the middle. Frey, she always does. And just gonna start hacking at snake number 5. A little crazily. One might even say recklessly.
She's so reckless.
Oh, just fucking terrible damage.
I'm gonna constrict that elf. I'm gonna constrict that bitch.
Alright. She's gonna, shout out and get everyone going. She thinks this snake is now weak.
Just chopping at my snakes. You
Copan,
monsters.
take him out.
Hell
That's
yeah,
it.
dude.
Yep.
Copan is
Copan.
inspired by his badass elven babe friend. He looks over at her awkwardly. He's like, "Marry me," and he swings. Hey, he manages to hit. We're almost max damage, 13.
Yeah. That's good.
And he's conserving his resources. He's afraid that this swamp has greater challenges ahead.
Round 4, Gurgleberg.
All right. Well, let's dance around and kill some fools. The action. All right. So it was attack number 5. Oh, this should be with advantage, right?
Yep.
I'll roll again anyway. It's just they don't crit, but all right. Well, that's some damage to him, anyways. Yeehaw. Second attack. Advantage is pretty nice. Another hit.
Yeah, dude, you just hit on a 2.
Nice. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
That's him. And then, yeah, they'll do an unarmed attack against Snake 4.
These are just big, giant constrictor snakes. They're pretty easy to hit.
Yeah.
Just a big,
That was it.
meaty snake
A bag of meat.
that's like 20 feet long and ginormous.
That makes sense.
Is that all you got? You killed my
That's
goddamn
it.
snake, you son of a bitch.
Yeah. I only
Right.
killed 3 of them.
Giant constrictor snake 2 is gonna come for you, Copan.
Bring it.
Gonna attempt to constrict you.
Critical hit.
as it wraps around and somehow gets around your throat, Copan. Oh, it hurts. It burns. 17 damage. You maintain, though, barely, but you are now grappled and restrained by this ginormous snake.
And fucked up, dude.
Number 4.
Jesus.
It's going to attempt to grab you, you elvish babe. And he hits as it starts wrapping around your beautiful elvish body. It's getting a little gross, isn't it? But... and you are grappled and restrained now, too. Number 6 comes slithering in and sees you, Gurgleberg. And I'm just going to put him over.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just going to put it over here so that it's not on top of everybody else.
I'll allow that.
And it's going to attempt to bite you, not restrain you. As it comes slithering up and misses with the bite. Bjorn, your friends are constricted by giant constrictor snakes.
Yeah, it's not a good spot for them to be in, especially considering I can't Misty Step them out of it. Man, and even if I spit my acid breath, that's probably gonna hit them. Magic missile. Fuck yeah, I can't miss with that shit. I'm gonna burn a first level spell slot. And none of them are close to death, are they? No. Yeah, I'm gonna... This Snake 6 is the one holding Gurgle, right?
Gurgle's
no,
not held.
Oh.
Gurgle's free.
Gurgle's not held. Sorry.
Two's holding me and 4's holding Elisenda.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. So I picked the one that I picked the one that wasn't holding anyone and the one that wasn't held. Perfect. All right. Toll the Dead. Fuck it. I'm doing damage on Snake 4 down here. I'm gonna try anyway. Failure. Boom. 1d12 damage. 1 damage. Boom. All right.
Dong.
Yeah, and there ain't shit I'm gonna do, so I'm just gonna step back away a little bit.
Yeah.
Elisenda, you are grasped by this giant snake, and it's a DC 16 to escape. Or you can attack. It's going to be at disadvantage. It's going to be at disadvantage because you're restrained, but
it's a 16.
Move.
And that's not a save, man. That's a check.
Yeah, it's a strength check or a dex check.
Oh, they're the same.
Like acrobatics, right? You could use or athletics.
He's got advantage because he's raging anyway. So
I'm raging.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm free.
Yeah, that's your action though.
Oh, shit. Just one second. Sorry. I guess.
Do you want to use that as your action? I'll allow you to take that back and attack if you want. You'll be at disadvantage if you attack, but I suppose if you recklessly attack, you can just be normal.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to get over and try and kill number 2 to get Copan out of there, but
I'm gonna go help him in a second.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then I'll try and attack the snake attacking me.
He's gonna stay in the grasp of the snake and attack instead, like an elvish babe.
Like an elvish babe. And then, so that takes care of that. Sorry. And then, so if do I have to click disadvantage now?
No.
And then they'll cancel each other out.
It should.
But I'll still have the reckless, the negative
Yep.
of reckless.
Yeah.
Yes.
It looks like both
Sorry.
are applied.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
It worked.
nice.
that is so close to a 20, man.
Right.
Not close enough. Not close enough.
Alright, we'll try again. Still 18.
You're just hacking away at the snake that's
Oh,
constricting
wow.
around you, trying to
Good
break
shit.
your insides.
that'll be it.
Copan, you're getting squeezed to death too.
Copan's feeling a little fucking dizzy after that, and he knows he needs to stay up for his friends. So he's going to, he needs a drink. He's going to bust out his Lady Fruit Lager of greater healing and chug it right down in the grasp of the snake. And then he's going to kind of go, and then burp in the snake's face when he finishes. And that should be 44 plus 4. Come on, give me some good rolls. Not bad. 13. So now I'm only wounded 17. Looking a lot better. And that's all I got.
Gurgle bird.
All right. Berg is going to use the step of the wind to gingerly, like, backstep, but he's going to end up getting messed up with these two over here instead. So he uses his bonus action to do that. And then he's going to go and try and attack Constrictor Snake number 2 again. And he's going to say, I said no. That's a
Time
hit.
out.
Gurgle bird.
We're going to use the, try and do the stunning strike here. Yes, he fails.
Mark those
So-
key points 0.
I did. And he
That's
is stunned. And then with that, Strugelberg heads back down and attacks Snake 4. I can do that again because I should get advantage. All right, that's a hit. And all right, that's the end of my turn. And 2 is stunned for now. But if you do attack him, you get advantage. So
Nice.
Can he hold me while he's stunned, Major?
I would think he could. He's still constricting. He just can't move, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like concentration. Like if it requires concentration, then it would break. But if not, then it's fine.
Nah, it's kind of like he's just wrapped around you at the moment. I'm not say he can continue. You still have to escape, but he doesn't have an attack. So,
Yeah.
Number 4 continues to constrict on Elisenda. And oh, it hurts. It hurts as she starts squeezing and breaking some ribs. Getting a lot of damage in there. Number 6. Seeing that this Murloc is dancing around thinking he's something special, he's going to try and restrict him. Or constrict him.
Gonna try.
But he dances away. Bjorn.
Alright. Bjorn is gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna step up here a little bit and see if that's... Probably can't get both of them with the cone. But yeah, I'm just gonna breathe my dragon's breath on... Yep, and I am still concentrating. Breathe my dragon's breath on Snake 6 right here. Oh, I should have done it on the one down there. I probably might have been able to kill it. All right, wounded. 6 damage to this boy up here.
Elisenda, you are continue to be grappled and restrained by this snake, but he's looking worse for wear.
No thing. Really hoped that gonna be it. Do I take him down with this one?
Yeah.
As you just
Yeah.
continue to hack away at
Nice.
this beast that's crushing your innards. But
All right. Just gonna kind of drop to the ground, spit on the snake, and turn her and her big sword over to the final, hopefully final 2 snakes. And yeah. So now advantage against melee attacks for these 2. I guess
Cool.
we already had advantage against one of them, but whatever.
Yeah.
Copan, you are grappled and restrained by this stunned snake.
Well, Capon's getting grossed out. He thinks that the snake's cloaca touched him, and he doesn't want any more of this. Thought he was like oozing a little bit.
Yep.
So he's gonna try to get out. That was a strength check or an athletics check.
Yeah, strength or dex base, your choice.
Fuck, 14. Does that do it?
No, it's a 16 you need. You try to I don't know, muscle your way out, but you're unable to wriggle free.
All right.
A disappointed Copan is saddened
Gurgle-
he's unable to escape.
Gurgleberg saw that thing rubbing on your elbow, but he won't say nothing to nobody. All right, so we get advantage on both these guys right now.
Yeah.
That snake's getting a little fresh with you, Copan.
All right,
Nice.
unarmed attack. All right, and we'll use a key point for the extra unarmed attack.
Yes.
Less coming in clutch.
Oh yeah,
Wait a
dude,
minute.
that monk used to roll a lot of dice, man.
I just
Oh
I
yeah.
just did that. I just did that damage to myself. So
Oh. Uh-oh.
there we go. I put it on him now.
You punched yourself in the face.
Yeah.
You went
I'll
to
fix
swing
that.
and you just completely missed and just hit yourself in the face.
All right. So yeah, battered and bruised that snake.
Alright, Giant Snake 2 can move now.
He's
And
back
he
online.
can't move, but he can fight, and he's going to continue to constrict our old friend Copan. And it's a hit. Advantage because he's got you. He's got you all wrapped up as he does another
Holy
17
shit.
damage as it
Ooh.
starts to break your bones. You feel a rib crack, Copan. This is not good.
Thank
Giant
God I took that
Snake
healing potion.
6
He'll be
is
all right.
a little beat up, but he's going to try and grab you, Elisenda. It's a hit.
Jesus, man.
All right, we got this.
4 damage as he grapples and restrains the elvish babe. I like these
Oh, man.
snacks. Bjorn.
All right. I am going to toll the dead on Stricter Snake number 6 right in front of me. That's got Elisenda wrapped up, which it fails, so it takes 1d12, 3 damage.
Oof. There's rough rolls coming out of Toll the Dead
Yeah.
today, man.
Yeah.
No shit.
Oh, that should have been 2d12. That upgrades at level 5.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for some reason I was thinking it didn't happen until later, so I'm gonna do another damage.
There you
All right, there we go.
There we go.
This is different.
Yep, and then I'm gonna fix that going forward.
Alright. Well, Alicenda's gonna try and hack her way out of this fucking stupid snake's grasp. Oh.
Don't forget your horn,
Boom.
Mazer.
I
Always
know,
got your
I
horn.
looked at it earlier.
Always got your horn.
It's a 30-foot cone. I've never been in a position this combat where a 30-foot cone would have gotten them all. But
That would have been
looking.
perfect against those boars.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They were running in like a pack right at you. That would have been just
Yep.
money.
Fireball would have been
It's
fucking great too.
time.
But now you know better. You won't group them up anymore.
Oh, I'll do what I can to get that thing out because I want to see it blow up in your face.
You want it to blow up in my face.
I live for that kind of thing.
Right.
For you
Alright.
to do
Alicenda's
insane
gonna-
amounts of damage to yourself.
Yeah. I say I die for it, so.
I enjoy that. I celebrate
Ooh.
that kind
What?
of stuff.
Yeah.
Natty ones.
No, wait, but I had advantage.
Oh yeah.
No, you don't. You're
you're grappled.
not. You're no
Yeah.
longer.
But I'm no longer grappled.
Oh yeah.
No.
Is he dead? Dead as fuck.
Trolling
You
right
got
over
reckless
again.
attack on twice.
Ah,
so I'm
fuck
gonna
me.
take that off once.
They both would have hit.
Yeah, they
There
both
you
would have
go.
hit.
Oh shit! I've been reading I'm so fucking stoned. I've been reading the description of the effect on my character sheet as the fucking combat tracker. Good talk. Anyway,
Good talk.
There we go.
Mistakes were made.
Yeah. Fucking hell. Anyway, that's it for me.
All right.
Where we at here? Copan.
Copan's
You got
feeling
advantage, remember.
desperate.
Can't
Still
Oh,
in the
yeah,
grasp of this
awesome.
giant snake, getting squeezed.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to hack at him with my sword. Get this fucking thing off me. There's a hit.
Oh,
And
have a
I'm gonna
stab.
make sure he dies this turn. Hopefully, I'm gonna use a level 1 smite.
Yeah.
Nice.
Fucking love a good smite.
Power Capon's Wrath.
Fucking pervy snake. 17 damage.
Straight to the cloaca.
Yep. right where it counts.
Yeah.
Gurgle.
Gurgleberg runs in there and says, "Let me at him, Copan." Wait, I get advantage.
Yeah.
All right, attack number 2.
Nice.
That's it.
With that, the final constrictor snake is murdered on the banks of the swamp water, and it's just a little warm-up fight turned out to be a lot, as you guys got your level up. Major's not fucking around. Just gonna start throwing nasty shit at you.
Hey.
Okay.
I'll just throw 6 constrictor snakes at you, just like that. just as a
Fuck
little, just as a little
Oh,
warm
pretty
up.
good.
Just a little light jog in the morning.
Hey, we're creative. We can make stuff up too. It's
So you are now out of combat. If you want to try and heal yourselves, or do we want to take a short rest? It's it's early afternoon. It's not, or it's right around noon. It's not It's not like it's late or
Definitely
anything, but you got probably another hour or so to travel till you get to the village.
A little lunch break, maybe.
yeah, I'd say I'm definitely down for a short rest. I got squeezed pretty hard by that snake, and I know you guys. I've watched you guys get squeezed even harder. So
Alright, so you guys kind of recover from your snake battle there and start looking at yourselves and decide to take a short rest. And you sit around here for an hour or so, kind of tend to your wounds and
I got a 1.
roll some bad rolls.
Yeah.
don't worry, I made up for it. I rolled a 6.
I'm gonna do a song of rest. So that's 5 more for everyone.
Thank you.
Nice.
I'm still fucked up though.
Yeah. I've got a potion of healing if you want one. Or
Yeah, I got one too.
Me 3.
Yeah, I might take one off you guys. I'll pay you back.
Yeah, here you can have mine.
You can take mine. I'm literally like that 1 hit dice was enough to bring me back to full health. So
Yes. Use them up. Yes. Yes.
so it's greater healing.
Greater. All right.
Don't forget, I have a supreme to 10d4 plus 20.
Oh,
That's
shit.
insane.
It'll
God, I'm rolling
We'll never
terrible,
use it.
dude.
hold
Good
on to
lord.
it.
Oh, we'll use it.
That
Oh.
is.
We'll use it. Oh, that's awful.
Oh, that's awful.
What?
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, that's
It's all right. I'm in a better state than I was.
Yeah.
I got a lot of resources too. I got my paladin healing still if we need it. I got spell slots.
All right.
I'm good. Thank you for the potion though, Elisenda. I was just joking about that whole marriage thing.
Is it possible that an elf and a halfling could find true love? On the next episode of SlowNerd D&D. 2 hearts beat together as one. It being about 11 o'clock and post-battle and post-rest, I think this is a good place to call it for the session. We'll pick up this journey as we will head into the Murloc village next episode. See if we what kind of trouble we can get into in the Murloc village.
Good shit.
Yeah.